Good day, ladies and gentlemen of the panel. I am Dr. Benjamin Nevweme, and I am the esteemed president of Benedict College. We are a Hbcu, a pioneer in South Carolina, and we have a lot of history, and we are a large and proud group of people. It's lovely to meet you all. So I believe we all know why we're gathered here today. We are here to discuss the funding of the HBCUs and how the Department of Education tends to streamline our funding. However, before we make such a rash decision and such a serious decision of some serious consequences, let's first picture why we have HBCUs in the first place, shall we? Now, to begin with, HBCUs were, institutions made to sort of just segregate, or for lack of a better term, separate people due to the color of their skin. So we will begin with the white folk, the white Americans, choosing to not, be in share stage of learning with black people. So this created a need for black people to create their own spaces to have education in. And thus far, we have thrived. Absolutely, we have thrived. We have come this far, and we have done so good. And we understand that a lot of it has come with support from the government and the Department of Education, of which we are extremely thankful of. However, this is not the time that we should take a couple of steps back, in the sense where we try to cut funding, because we are doing a lot for the community. The funding means a lot to these HBCUs. It's almost a lifeline. Of course, we have students, and we have enrollments that keep appreciating year by year by year. But at the same time, we still rely on the funding from the Department of Education to even do more. You know what I'm saying? If you understand, reach out to more groups in our communities, give more scholarships to deserving students in the fields of academia and athletics. There is so much more that can be done through this. And let's look at what we tend to lose if we, negatively tamper with the funding. Well, first, we will understand that we will have a lower graduation rate. We will not be able to afford as many scholarships to these young men and women who oftentimes, due to their minority or their ethnic group, come from poor backgrounds. They need these opportunities. They need this funding. And if you understand the impact of not letting smart young men and women to go to college on scholarship, these young men and women will be negatively influenced by these streets and by the ugly neighborhoods that they come from, to go into a life of crime and just plain negativity. And this is not what we can afford as a society at this point in evolution. Now, we should look at the big picture. We should understand what's important. And I know we all can agree that we are here most importantly for the advancement of American education. And minority education is American education. I hope you'll follow me. So, as much as I understand that there might be budget constraints and there might be things that we are looking to, overcome, we should understand that this is as important as whatever it is that we are trying to overcome. It is. On the other hand, we have the employment. These HBCUs, which tend to be situated in black majority towns and areas, are a huge source of employment to the community. Lots of men and women feed their families. They get a living from this institutions. And cutting funding means shutting down some departments. That means some teachers will become unemployed. That means some janitors. That means some assistants. That means some non-tutorial staff, non-teaching staff will become unemployed. And this contributes to the net unemployment rate of the country. Furthermore, people who are unemployed might tend to lean into crime. And this is the ripple effect. We now see an increased unemployment rate and increased crime rate. Both go hand in hand. So what we are dealing with is something very serious that we see that we're not just funding HBCUs because they're HBCUs. We are funding them because they are important. There are protected spaces where African American students and students of other ethnic groups can still come and learn. They are very welcome there. The standards are not any lower, but however, they are very welcome. And these HBCUs are history. They are a pride of African Americans. It's a lot of history between these schools that they need to be protected. They need to be preserved. The same way we treat the University of Alabama, the same way we treat Auburn, the same way we treat the University of South Carolina, we need that same respect. Protect this tradition, this heritage. We need to protect them. And I understand that maybe we all do not, come and see the light of day, but these are important things that we have going on in this segment of the educational sector. So what we do, or what we should be looking at, is how to, as a collective, make education even better, make tertiary education even better. And it's not just about like cutting funds to the HBCUs and which college gets more funds. We should treat all these colleges and all these institutions in a manner where we are bringing everyone together. We are bringing everyone along. We're not just leaving people behind. We're not just cutting funds and make some people like earn less or receive less. Because receiving less means they produce less. And producing less adds no value to the society. It's all for the greater good. It's all for the greater good. However, as we proceed, we will understand that HBCUs are a cornerstone of American society and American history. They need all the help they can get. And they're doing well. Many geniuses, many outstanding students are being produced year after year after year by HBCUs. And I implore you to reconsider and understand that what we're doing is for the betterment of the American public in general. At the end of the day, we all gain when every young man and every young woman goes to college and becomes a trained professional, discovers a passion. It could be theater, it could be medicine, it could be science. We all gain as a collective in our society. I need you all to think about this, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.